With the clap.
Distinguished guests, partners, friends, and the Better Line Water family, good afternoon. My name is Angeline Mulwa, as it has been mentioned. It is a true privilege to stand before here with you today as we mark the 60th anniversary of a company that is doing so much more than growing. It is changing lives. As one of the newest members of this incredible team, I want to begin by saying thank you for the warm welcome that I got from my colleagues, for the spirit of collaboration I have already experienced so far, and for the work each of you continues to do every day. Joining this organization, company, feels less like starting a new job and more like joining a mission. And what a mission it is, making lives better. In just 6 years, this company has brought clean, safe water to countless communities, restoring dignity, improving health, and unlocking opportunities for families who simply needed a chance at a better life. That's not just business growth, that's impact. That's purpose in action. Behind every borehole drilled, every solar system installed, every pipe installed, every water station, or rather water point constructed, is a team behind of people. That is engineers, technicians, and support staff, who believe that everyone, no matter where they live, deserves access to one of life's most basic needs, and that is clean and safe water. As a regional manager, my role is to help ensure we keep sealing I'm here to listen, to support, and to lead us in driving progress that reflects our core values, which are quality, integrity, and professionalism. We are not just solving a water problem, we are building a future where no one has to walk miles for clean water. To the founders and directors, the teams on the ground, and everyone, including our esteemed customers, thank you for building something truly meaningful. Here is to 6 years of changing lives, and to the many more ahead. Thank you for joining us, everyone, today to celebrate this day and to see a better line, a better future. Thank you and feel most welcome.
Thank you, Angeline. Angeline is the one leading the forefront in this part, and do we offer to support her? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, now that our bodies have been nourished, it's time to nourish our hearts and souls. And it is my privilege to introduce to the stage a pastor whose passion for community, faith, and family continues to shape lives both near and far. As the leader of missions and evangelism, he drives the outreach ministry at Destiny Life Church, bringing hope, healing, and spiritual richness to countless individuals. He also leads at the marriage ministry of Destiny Life Church, also known as Hot Couples, a program dedicated to strengthening marriages and building families on firm foundations, because thriving marriages are foundational to a thriving church. Above all, he knows that ministry starts at home, and alongside his wife, Esther Mwema, he is raising 3 remarkable daughters, Precious, Princess, and Prudence. Please join me in welcoming a servant leader dedicated to both expanding God's reach and strengthening families, Pastor Julian Mwema. Welcome on stage.
Since I'm not used to this kind.
Great. Good afternoon. And praise the Lord. Hebu nisalimie tu hivi. Great. So, what an introduction. But I think you don't have some of the details. I currently have 4 daughters. Niliongezea moja. Kwa hivyo, ongezea hapo kwa introduction. Lakini kazi imesimama. Now we are focusing on building the nation. As you've heard, my name is Julian Mwema at Destiny Life Church, and I'm a friend to Ben and Better Line family, and I'm actually a client. Yes, recently, I think in was it November, December last year, they did a well for me, and we got a lot of water, 13 cubic, and we thank God for that. So I am a witness of what Better Line is doing in making lives better. Well, you've not told me how many minutes? 5, 10? 5. And only pay 10. So, great. So in the interest of time, I need to speak shortly, and I'll be reading from, I'll just read one verse from the book of Proverbs 29, Proverbs 29, verses number 18, just one verse. Okay, am I there? Sorry, Proverbs 29, verse 18. Okay, the Bible says that where there is no vision or where there is no revelation, the people cast off restraint, but happy is he who keeps the law. So where there is no revelation, where there is no vision, the people cast off restraint, but happy is he who keeps the law. Father, we thank you for the reading of your word, and we pray that you be with us even as we digest through your word. May you bring forth your light and speak to us, for we pray in Jesus' name. Amen. I want to begin with a story. And this story is about a boy. DJ, kidogo tu nitamalizia na uendelee. Ama inatoka pande ile? Okay, so this story is about a boy. And I want you to imagine of a young boy wandering through a dense, mysterious forest late at night.
So this is a boy, a young boy, and he is lost in the forest. There are no flashlights. There is no guide. Only darkness all around him. Each step is filled with uncertainty. Every sound makes his heart race, and the way forward seems impossible to find. Suddenly, in the distance, he spots a tiny glimmer of light, a lantern held high by an old traveler who knows every path and every hidden danger and every shortcut home. That single light changes everything. Fear turns into hope. Confusion becomes confidence. And with his eyes fixed on the shimmering lantern, the boy walks boldly forward, each step illuminated by the vision ahead. Okay? I want to believe that you've understood the story of that boy. But briefly allow me to talk to us about the power of vision. Because when I look at Better Line, there is nothing else that would have brought us this far in 6 years if it was not the power of vision. If it was not the power of vision. And I want you to come with me briefly in the next 5 minutes or so in just a discourse on the power of vision. Okay? And I want to submit to us that vision is one of the most powerful forces. DJ, sijui kama ile tunaweza punguza ama tuko sawa? Tuko sawa. Vision is one of the most powerful force there is on the face of the earth. Okay? And the reason I'm saying this is because vision gives you the ability to, when you're still on the face of the earth, gives you the ability to get off the earth and begin to dream and see things that are far off. The power of vision. And therefore vision is one of the most powerful forces that we have on the face of the earth. That while you're still on the earth, while you're still here, you can begin to dream and imagine about things and great things ahead, far ahead, things in the distant future, because of what we call the power of vision. Okay? And vision again is the ability to see the invisible, and make that invisible possible. Okay? So the power to see the invisible, and by seeing the invisible, you are able to make every impossibility a possibility. The power of vision. I'm getting somewhere, and I'll be closing very soon. So, okay. A vision is normally given to an individual. It's given to a person, but it is implemented by a people. Better Line, as we know it today, did not originate with a multitude of people. It started with an individual. And I want to believe it started with Ben as the vision bearer. So a vision is given to an individual. It is born and birthed by an individual, but it is implemented by a multitude of people. And that's why we have Angeline joining the Better Line family, to be part of the implementation of a vision that was given to an individual, that was birthed by an individual. It is given to an individual, but it is supposed to impact and affect lives of many people and communities. Today we have so many people, including myself, who has been affected by a vision that was given to Ben. I'm a beneficiary of that vision. Because while Better Line Water implementing a vision that was given to Ben. And so it is, even if you look at the Bible. Bible, we have reached out and to save the lost. But he did not carry out that vision by himself. He had to recruit many people, disciples, to work with him in implementing that vision. So vision is given to an individual, implemented, affecting people, communities, and
on and so forth, and even nations. So, and I want to submit to us that Better Line, you are not just confined into the borders, within the borders of Kenya. Nothing stops you from crossing over to the nations of the world. Amen? Because a vision is such a powerful thing. Two things about vision, and I will be out of your way. Two things about vision. Two things about vision. We, Jessica na yeye naona anaendelea Jessica anaendelea. Okay, great. So two things about vision. Number one, vision gives us focus. It gives us focus. Vision gives us focus. And it also creates value. I like giving examples because the other day when I was getting the invite to come to this event, I think it's Susan, she sent a text. And one of the things that she said was that the dress code for this event is smart casual. So today I didn't have a lot of work looking for suits. Right? I want you to get this. So I didn't have to look for suits because already had been given direction and vision, and therefore vision narrows your focus. It narrows your focus so that you don't have to waste time dealing with a lot of options and alternatives. It narrows your focus. Tuko pamoja? It narrows your focus, which is very, very essential for effectiveness in life. It narrows your focus. And I was just thinking that, what was I thinking? Let me refer to my notes. Yes? You know, many times we engage in a lot of good things. A lot of good things. But good things and doing good things do not amount to productivity and effectiveness. What amounts to effectiveness and productivity is doing the right thing. So what focus and what vision does for us, it removes away every good things so that we can only focus on the right things. And by focusing on the right thing, then we become effective, we become productive. Are we together? So the power of vision, and that's what I see with Better Line today. That they are not just focusing on every other good thing. They are focusing on the right thing. They are focusing on the right thing. And that's why they are causing impact. Because when you focus on the right thing, we cause impact. We become effective. We become effective. Abuliza jirani, are you focusing on the good things or on the right things? Muulize tu, are you focusing on the right things or on the good things? It is important that we focus on the right things. Because when we focus on the right things, we create what we call value. We create value. We create value. You know, I was reading somewhere and the writer was saying that people have no problem paying even a premium as long as there is value. As long as there is value, people have no problem paying even a premium. So if you want people to buy your brand, if you want people to come after you, if you want people to look for you, then you need to create value by focusing on the right things about your life. By focusing on the right things. Okay? You create value. Create value by focusing on the right things. By focusing on the right things. People will have no problem. It doesn't matter today. I know lately people are using Airtel, but majority of us, we are still on Safaricom. As much as we know Safaricom is more expensive than Airtel. Why? Because there is value they have created. And because of that value, we are willing to pay even a premium. Because when you create value, people have no problem, Angeline, paying a premium, even for your services. So create value for yourself. And that's what vision helps us to achieve. Lastly, vision, what does it do? It breeds what I'm calling hope. It breeds hope and perseverance. It breeds hope. Because you know, life in itself has many challenges. life itself has many obstacles, many limitations. But when we have a vision, vision is able to breathe hope into our systems. Because there is something that you are seeing beyond what we are able to do. There is something that you are seeing beyond the challenge. And therefore it breeds hope and it breeds perseverance. Did you know when Paul was writing to the church in Philippines and saying that I can do all things through Christ who gives me the strength? Did you know that he was under a home arrest? And he was actually waiting to be presented before a trial. And it was possible that after the trial he was going to be hanged. But even in that situation, because he had a vision to reach out to the Gentiles, he said what? That I can do all things through Christ who gives me the strength. Because vision gives you the ability to see beyond the limitation, the ability to see beyond the challenge, the ability to see beyond the shortcoming. And even today, in your space, in your life, even in your business, if you're struggling and you're facing challenges, I want you to know that your vision will catapult you through the limitation and the challenge that you have. If only you can dream, you will be able to overcome that challenge. And you will be able to overcome that limitation, because vision will be able to cause you to triumph over every limitation and challenge. And with that, I want to come to the close of my, is it speaking, preaching? I don't know which is which, but I am done. I want us to bow down for a word of prayer. We give you glory and praise, our Father and our God, because you are indeed the author of vision. When you created us in Genesis, you said that we should have dominion, increase, multiply, and be fruitful. And by so doing, you wanted us to have mastery, O God, over every area in our lives where you have gifted us in, O God. And therefore this afternoon I want to pray for every one of us, King of Glory, that is under the sound of my voice, that the King of Kings, there shall be an individual vision and even a corporate vision that is going to be birthed, King of Glory, and illuminated by your grace to be able, mighty God, to take dominion in the mighty name of Jesus. And I want to pray therefore specifically for Better Line, King of Glory, even as we celebrate the 6 years of your faithfulness, 6 years of your grace, 6 years of your blessing, 6 years of fruitfulness, 6 years, oh God, of victory. Mighty Father, taking them from glory to glory. I want to pray in the name of Jesus that then therefore you will lead them even on the years ahead in the mighty name of Jesus, causing them to expand their boundaries, oh God, and their territories. I speak a blessing upon Better Line, upon the employees, the vision bearer, and everyone that is a partaker of the grace and the vision that you've bestowed upon Ben and the family. Father, I pray that may you arise, oh God, and let your grace abound upon their lives. I speak a blessing upon each and every one of us that has come today. Would you, Master, be glorified in our lives? We love you and we give you praise. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Baraka.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Tell your neighbor, praise God. Praise God. Praise God, you know. Yes. You know, Pastor, when we were having lunch, some Gen Zs came to me and asked about the program in the afternoon. I told them there'll be some sermonette and preaching. And one of them said, if it is that pastor, then it's going to be in English. Will it be translated? I told them, don't worry, his English is not so much of nose, you'll be able to understand. And it reminded me of a story where during the Gen Z protests, a pastor decided that they wanted to start preaching, and they can preach to the Gen Zs so that they can mend their ways and stop protesting. And he said because he talks English, they will need someone to translate. They will need someone to translate, and he got someone to translate, and they practiced. And on the material day, he went to Kencom, and he told his translator, let's get ready to preach the word. And he started by saying, Satan is a wicked man. And the Gen Z translated and said, Shetani akona form ya wikendi. And that is where the preaching and the translation ended. But you could hear our pastor say, you know, vision. We're talking about vision, about purpose, calmly teaching you about the word, talking about two things about vision. Vision gives focus, talking about value. You know, there are some pastors who will not give you, let me use this, who will not give you peace when they are preaching. They will come and say, habari yako, nataka utusomee Warumi 5 mstari wa 4.
Warumi 5.
Warumi ngapi? Warumi ngapi? Soma.
Warumi 5 mstari wa.
Mstari wa ngapi? Mstari wa ngapi?
Mstari wa.
Soma.
Warumi 5 mstari wa 4 inasema na Yesu.
Na Yesu na nani?
Na Yesu.
Na nani?
Na Yesu.
Sio roho nani? Ehe.
Inasema na Yesu alienda kanisani.
Ngoja, alienda wapi? Alienda wapi? Kanisani, sio marikiti. Endelea.
Na Yesu alienda kanisani kumsifu Mungu.
Na hakuwa ametumwa, alijipeleka. Endelea.
Na Yesu alienda kanisani kumsifu Mungu.
Kumsifu nani? And it will just be a matter of short. But you've heard our pastor, praise God. We are going to talk about vision and mission and purpose. So one clap for Pastor Julians. Thank you very much for your powerful word. Someone said, show me the people you work with, and I will show you who you will be in 10 years' time. So if those are the people that our directors work with, then no wonder we are here 6 years and moving, right? Ladies and gentlemen, I will celebrate 6 years of Betterline Water and reflect on the legacy of its founders and directors. It is my honor, my absolute honor, to invite one of the visionaries who helped bring this dream to life. He is not just drilling boreholes, he is drilling possibilities. Not just installing systems, he is installing hope. Together with his fellow founders and directors, he has walked a journey that has transformed Betterline from an idea to a powerful story of impact, creating solutions, empowering communities, and building a legacy that continues to make life better every single day. And today, on this Founders and Directors Legacy Day, he comes to share with us not just the milestones over the past 6 years, but also the spirit, the lessons, and the vision that continues to drive Betterline Water forward. It is my heartfelt recognition to introduce with a warm round of applause as we welcome the CEO of Betterline Water Limited. But before he comes on stage, I will request the media team to play a video, and after that, our CEO, Mr. Bernard Kutu, will come on stage. Media team.
Ladies and gentlemen, today is more than just an anniversary. It's a milestone, a moment where vision meets action, where commitment turns into transformation. This is Betterline's 6th year of impact, and you are part of the story. Betterline has never been just a company. It is a mission to bring water where it's needed most, to power homes and dreams, and to change lives for the better. And behind this mission stands a leader, a visionary, a relentless force who believes that no community should struggle for water, that power should be accessible to all, and that action speaks louder than words. A man who has turned challenges into opportunities, dreams into realities, and ideas into lasting impact. The driving force of Betterline, a name that stands for progress and transformation. Ladies and gentlemen, let's rise and celebrate our CEO, Mr. Benedict Kutu. Ladies and gentlemen, today...
Good afternoon. Thank you for that warm introduction. And I like really to collaborate, and I think this day, if we can see how to either share the music with the other group, it will be a very good way to collaborate. But how I wish probably we had the stage for ourselves, and so maybe we'll just try to regulate in the power of collaborating. I think we can get seated. If the competition for sound is a lot, you will just ask me to raise the voice, but I totally believe in collaboration. And as I give my story today, which I think I got very late to write yesterday, because I left this place at about 2 a.m. and went back all the way to Kitwe. I think you can put me down a bit. We can still. So it was a moment of reflection. And as I reflected, I checked throughout the world. I wanted to check or benchmark with one of the very good companies. And my reflection took me to Japan. And I found a story of one man. This man shares the story quite deeply with Better Line Water. And this is no other than Mr. Soichiro Honda. It's really a moving story because it shows single-handedly how this man built one of the greatest companies in the world. And in his early career, Soichiro was a mechanic and a tuner. He actually used to tune cars for racing and making piston rings. And his initial feelings were big setbacks. That is, pistons were not moving as he would have wanted. And I think in the World War, his company was destroyed during the war. And he actually used the scrap that he got, raising from ground, and building one of the biggest companies that sells, I think everybody here resonates with Honda bikes. If you wanted to get a motorbike, that would be one of the best, I would say. And his company from there grew to be one of the biggest in the world. Actually, he was the biggest manufacturer in 1964. And to tell my story today, I didn't have much of the history. These days, 6 years is, I actually reflected and found it's not a very short time. And so I could not get a lot in my memory. And so I went to the social media. And I saw a post that I had posted. I can't get the date, but I think it's 9th September. This was the day I wanted to tender my resignation after reflecting quite deeply on starting this company. And long story short, as we know, social media, I think there was Wilson Munyao and 85 others liking and getting about 48 comments. And as I reflected on this, then I went back and checked. I found another post that I had done on October 1st, 2019. And I'm very excited that some of my former colleagues are here. Moses, my friend who's worked in friendship a lot, and sorry for roasting you in front of your guest from Johannesburg, our guest from Johannesburg. But on this day, I actually posted that it was 7,300 days at work. And then I was reflecting and saying one of my biggest souvenirs then was my colleagues. And I was trying to see how we can pray for each other so that we prosper. And again, Grace Mutinda and 75 others liked. And 69 comments. And this was the starting of the vision. This was the start of the journey. A journey that I know has transformed a lot of lives. The journey that, as I was reflecting, I saw two great customers that have worked with us. It's an international NGO called Fort Any Bridge, who in this journey, I would say, gave us hope. Giving us the first job, going through COVID. And I like giving people the story of COVID because during COVID, I reflect a lot. I almost regretted, and I've told this story a lot of the times, because we were not able to move, we were not able to do anything. And my little daughter here, when was 6, wanted to give me ideas of how this can work. And that one organization actually gave us one of our biggest projects. And as we got that project, because nobody knew how COVID will go, a lot of us thought we'll all die or we'll all not survive. I think we all remember that story, but we forget very quickly. But during COVID, I'm sure Pastor Julian, a lot of people must have gotten saved, if I'm not wrong. But we also lost a lot of people. And it was during that time that I deeply reflected on this journey. And I made a promise to God that whatever we'll do, we'll serve Him, we'll make impact. And today I truly believe that our story will go way beyond many countries. And this day is a lot of gratitude to a lot of people who've worked with us this journey, and especially people who are here today. The customers who've supported us. Just on this reflection, I saw another big contractor, and actually this is a very interesting story that as I was reflecting, I said I will give this story. And so that to encourage the other business people who could be here, who have a vision, who want to drive it. It's a very funny story because this was our biggest contract that we were going to sign with some leading architect in town called Abitech Architects. And the project was being overseen by a leading mechanical engineer called Maiteri and Associates. And I remember it was drilling in Kilimani opposite Nairobi Women. People who are familiar with that area know a new flat right opposite the hospital called Oasis. And it was the beginning. We went there without machinery, and I met seasoned engineers, some with long beards and looking serious and looking like they understand their stuff. And I knew on this journey, that day we were going to actually subcontract a rig. And I remember one of the mechanical engineers asking me, what is the tonnage of your equipment? And you can know if you are going to lease a car, do you even understand? And I think that day I said I realized I was quite innovative because I texted an Indian friend of mine who we were going to subcontract, who was later deported to India, asking the tonnage because we were going to drill through a slab. So these engineers and these architects wanted to know the tonnage so that we can know how do we design to support the slab so that when we are drilling through this basement, the building does not collapse. And Anthony seated there, I think I know, you know I've used this phrase a lot, ya kutembeza Kiswahili. Ile Kiswahili nilitembeza hapo. Because I was being texted the tonnage of the rig, and I would answer questions directly as if I've been an expert in drilling. And now, reflecting 6 years, I think we've gone ahead, we've invested, we bought rigs, we bought a lot of machinery, and Abitech consultants are one of our biggest support. And it's to show you that when you have a vision and when you are determined, the depths that you can go. And so today I believe people present here, and God being our witness, that since this is a story being moved by the impact that we see in our society when we go and provide water, when we go and improve irrigation, when we go and see lives being transformed, this is what drives us at Better Line. And looking at where we are 6 years from when we began, and as I was chatting with just people here, I had a chance to talk to one engineer from Tanathi, and saying, yeah, I've seen the things that you people are doing. And today I was sent an invite by somebody I didn't know, and I said, I must come. And from where we sit as a company, and understanding the need for water and the impact it brings, the team has come to totally understand this is a good calling. This is a calling to transform the world. This is a calling to change generations. And our impact goes beyond, and we've been reflecting and asking, and they are representative of national governments here and the county governments. If we were all determined as Kenyans to bring a transformational change, where would this be? And so we know the influence this organization brings not only in Kenya, but to a lot of our partners. And especially even the staff. And I'm so glad that Zodwa is here. Zodwa supports us from one of our partners, Grundfos. We represent them on building services. The other day we had taken a short trip with one of my colleagues. And just a small funny story. This was a partners meeting in Johannesburg. And since I like creating possibilities, even where staff has never been out of the country, who has never stepped anywhere, I traveled with one of our engineers called Kelvin Kamau. And partners were being asked, what is your experience here? And Zodwa is my witness here. Kevin said, all along I've been pinching myself to ensure that I'm not dreaming. And this change brings us and creates a culture that needs us together. That the possibilities that we know we hold will go beyond the country. And as I was also reflecting, I was saying one of the things I would also encourage the other business people who are here, consistency is very good. And as I went back on my social media, I remember such a post which I had done in October 2019. And you can see how consistent we've been with making lives better. And this is something we totally believe in. And if you believe in a cause, that you totally believe it in your heart, there is nothing that is impossible. And to the people who are here, the people who supported us, and especially my family, and the other directors, is to say if we keep this focus. I surprise people when we tell them as Better Line, we're not necessarily working to get that big cash or that money. What drives us is the impact that we create in the society. What drives us is when we see a new unemployed person getting a job. That really, really drives us. And I've been talking to a few of people in the water industry saying, please just try us. All we need is just some little support because we are honest. We know where we are coming from. We know where we are going. And so this day, even as we celebrate a lot of people we walk together in this journey, for me is to appreciate all the Better Line staff who are here, who work so tirelessly. And we keep on getting these examples that I keep on giving, and people think sometimes we're making it. Yesterday, and why I left this place late, is because I think one of our truck was delayed at a weigh bridge in Kanyonyo. They didn't know this small truck needed to be weighed. And so we waited for them. I think these guys got here at almost 10:30 in the night. At the setup you are seeing, all the water flowing here is work that started from midnight yesterday. And I had no doubt that by morning we'll find something significant that we can really appreciate. And truly, this is the spirit of Better Line. And so to the staff, I truly want to thank you for this journey. And as we prepare for especially our 10th anniversary, I can only imagine where we will be. I can only imagine the impact that would have created. I can only imagine the lives that will transform. I can only imagine the jobs we'll have created to the young unemployed people. And to the young people who are here, the Better Line story is a small story you can use to do something for yourself. Because we totally believe there is so much to do. Instead of going and wasting time in your social media and getting involved in behavior that will endanger your life, just find something small that you can do. The example of the young artist who we brought here was not because we really love Kampa music, because we were appreciating talent, a young person who decided to go this route, and we are mentoring and encouraging so that they can make a good living. And to everybody who is here, who wakes up every morning, as the Better Line spirit is a spirit that you can pick and find something that you can do. Because we believe God has created us with so many possibilities and so many opportunities. If this story is anything to listen to and to go by. And to our partners who are here and our customers, we truly want to thank you and say just increase that support just a little bit. And it will be a good story to tell even far. And so let me thank you and end my speech here, saying that we are truly making impact in the projects that we do. And again, appreciate the directors of Better Line Water, the staff, and especially my family and my 2 daughters, who always, whenever there's an event, they are always fighting, seeing who will outshine the other. And Anthony and your daughters, so challenge is here. And let's work to build this organization. And again, I want to say thank you very much. Asanteni.
Compact Records.
Thank you. A good hand clap for our CEO. Tell your neighbor, we are moving at 15 wells per minute because of the impact. Have you heard the impact? Yes. And let me tell you, there is no one better placed to talk about this impact than someone who is inside. And today, because of equal opportunity that Better Line gives to everyone, I want us to welcome a lady. Imagine a lady who does installation. When you go there, you'll meet her in safety boot and overall. Kindly help me welcome Ruth Mwende. She's better known as Mama Aro. This is the lady who will come and install your reverse osmosis system and ensure that you have clean and safe drinking water. DJ nipe wimbo kwa Mama Aro. Thank you, Ruth.
Hello, good evening. Tell your neighbor, it's 6 years of good anniversary and transforming lives. Guza neighbor, tell your neighbor. 6 years anniversary of transforming lives and society. Distinguished guests, honor founder, valued partners, respected colleagues, friends, and the most importantly, the dedicated team that makes up our family. Hashtag making lives better. Good evening once again. I go by the name Ruth Mwende Hali, and I'm so honored. So allow me read my speech. It is with great pride and gratitude that I welcome you all today as we celebrate significant milestone 6 years of unwavering vision, innovation, leadership, service, commitment, and dedication has shaped the heart cause that affects every single life as on this planet as a soul of the company. 6 years ago, what began as a vision and a mission, a powerful idea to make real impact, has now grown into movement, a mission, and a model for what social innovation can look like in this water industry. Let's begin by honoring our visionary who planted it at very first seed. Our founder, Mr. Benedict Kutu. You saw a need, not just a gap in the market, but a gap in humility reach. You saw communities struggling for access to clean water, and you believed there was a better way. From humble beginnings, you fueled passion. You build more than a company. You build hope, community, one system, one drop at a time. Your courage to start, your endless pursuit of solution and heart for service laid the foundation of everything that we see here today. You are not only created a company, you created opportunity, purpose, and lasting legacy. Under your leadership, this company has grown not only in size, but in purpose and reach. You have led with dignity, strategy, and compassion, making sure that we all grew. We never lost sight of where we started. You have built a team, culture, and standards of excellence that reflected every essential of what this company stands for. Now, as for me, as Ruth Mwende, as you have heard Mama Haro, what Betterline has really done an impact into my life. Strongly standing in a male dominated space, I joined Betterline 2.5 years with knowledge that I had from university. I say this from the experience as someone in this field, as a woman, someone who had to break barriers. I've learned that technical skills, powerful, handling water reverse osmosis and ball camera. That is my department and what I do particularly in Betterline. Betterline has really nurtured me. Since when I finished campus, I was very green, joined the opportunity, but our founder, CEO, Mr. Benedict Kutu, saw an opportunity in me and gave that opportunity, and so that this lady can do better. And being as the only lady in technical department, I'm so honored to the founder and the CEO of Betterline. I truly and sincerely thank Betterline for giving me an opportunity to gain technical skills. Such a woman, this training has not only equipped me with valuable knowledge, but has also boosted my confidence to excel in the field where women are often underrepresented. I deeply appreciate your commitment to empowering women and creating equal opportunities. These skills will open doors for me and many others. I am grateful to be part of this vision and mission. Beyond our horizon, we celebrate today lives changed, the children who now drink safely, the farmers who can generate irrigation reliable, and families who can lead with dignity. Thank you to your efforts. To the entire team, thank you for being part of this mission and vision. To our founder and CEO, Mr. Benedict Kutu, thank you for your vision, your leadership, and your dedication to humanity. Here to the journey, 6 years of service, to the legacy, to the future, to many more years. To our founder, we honor you. To our people, we thank you. And to our mission and vision, we recommit ourselves together, and every day making lives better. It's our main goal. Thank you so much, Mr. Benedict Kutu and CEO, founder Betterline Water Limited. I'm so grateful for empowering women such as me. Thank you so much.
Wow, wow, wow. It's the confidence for me. Hey, give her one clap. A confident clap. I'm telling you, some of us at her age, if you are told to give a speech, you start from A, when it reaches F, content, finished. But just listen to the confidence that she has. And she says Betterline has enabled her as a woman engineer. So at Betterline, they don't joke with opportunities. And right about now, ladies and gentlemen, we want to listen to yet another lady who has been given an opportunity at Betterline, because Betterline cuts across everyone. We want to welcome Regina Kasioki. Regina Kasioki, please come to Today is a day of impact. We want to listen to what Better Line has done in 6 years. They are not just celebrating years. They truly are celebrating impact that they have done to the society. DJ, give me a song as Regina comes.
Good evening. Good evening once again. Thank you for this opportunity. My name is Regina Kasioki. I am a former employee of Better Line Water Limited. I worked with Better Line Water for 5 years. I joined as an accountant, and by the time I was leaving, I was the finance manager. The experience that I got at Better Line Water is what shaped me to what I am today, and I am so grateful to the management team at Better Line Water for giving me that opportunity. It is an honor to stand here today as we celebrate the opening of this new branch for a company that has played such an important role in my own journey. Better Line was a place where I grew, and it has been a significant part of my journey, both professionally and personally. I am proud to be connected and associated with it. To the leadership team, congratulations on this new chapter. To the employees and the new team members who will be operating the new branch, make the most of every opportunity. Thank you for inviting me to share in this special moment. I wish you continued success, and I look forward to seeing you thrive in everything that you do. Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Ask your neighbor, how many people can speak after you after they have left? Isn't that an honor? Yes, and today we said we are talking about impact, that a former employee can come and talk such good words about Better Line. Na hako mepeana mwa Kenya, atisema hii na nisema ile. That is, huo ni mtungo wake, she has said her own words. It reminds me of a story where 2 employees went for an interview, and the first person went, and when they went to the interview, there were only 3 questions. And when she came out, she told the second person, let me tell you, I'm going to give you leakage for all the 3 questions. And she said, so on the first questions, she was asked to introduce herself, and she was asked, who discovered gravity? Who discovered gravity? After the first question was, who discovered gravity? And she told the second lady, please, the answer is Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton. And the second question was, in which year did Isaac Newton discover gravity? And she said the answer is 1869. And then he was asked, do you believe there is life in the moon? And they said the answer was, yes, some people say so, but it's never been scientifically proven. So the second employee crammed these questions and answers, and when it was their turn, they went in, and when they went into the room, the first question they were asked, so he was asked to sit, and he was asked, what is your name? After they sat, and she said, Isaac Newton. And they were quite intrigued that someone is called Isaac Newton. They were asked, in which year were you born? And she said, 1859. And then she was asked, are you crazy? And she said, well, Some people say so, but it's never been scientifically proven. So what the two ladies have just done is an indicator that no one had told the other what to say, and they were just original. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome a special guest, and his name is Engineer Mwamati, and he is from Tanathi Water Services Board. Engineer Mwamati from Tanathi Water Services Board. Welcome, sir. When we talk about collaboration and support, this is what we talk about.
Good evening. Niko na Mwakenya. I'm not like the other lady. Ule hakuwa na Mwakenya. First, before I say anything, let me take this opportunity first to congratulate Better Line for this achievement within a very short time. You said 6 years is not a short time. It is very short time because I myself have been in the water sector for the last 35 years. So 6 years is what percentage of that 5 years? So I want to confess that I came here accidentally. I saw an email in my laptop inviting me to this place today, sometimes back, and I ignored the email. But as I was going through my emails last night, I came across the email again. Being someone who has been in the water sector for a long time, I got interested in the email, and that is how I found myself this morning here. I never even knew exactly where the venue was. But I want to say one thing. Sometimes we may not be able to understand the impact of what we do in our lives, like what is happening today, which has been initiated by these wonderful directors. In the Western countries, or developed world, you find that settlements there, or the way people live in those countries, is that they are clustered in one place, which they normally call cities. And you find that providing services, many services, what are included in those countries, is a bit organized and better than in the developing countries like Kenya. If you go to places like Israel, you find that they live in either kibbutz. Kibbutz are places where people cluster together, stay together in a clustered manner, such that if you want to bring services like water, you just bring to one place. But here in Kenya, you find that we are scattered, and more specifically in the rural areas. What I'm trying to say is that when I looked at the goal of Better Line, I tried to look at the main goal, the overall goal of Better Line, And I want to read it because I don't want to say my own things. The company aims at improving lives by providing reliable access to clean water and sustainable energy solutions, focusing on efficiency and environmental conservation. But they go ahead to say they emphasize on making lives better through their products. Let me assure you, Betterline, that your goal is well seated when it comes to developing countries like ours. Let me tell you why I'm saying that. You have concentrated in ensuring that everybody can access water, even those people in the rural areas. And the only main way of getting water to people in the rural areas is through exploitation of groundwater. This is what UNEP says. Let me read something. UNEP says that the world's water is one of the most precious resources, and the lack of it is one of the principal causes of delayed development world over. And it goes further to say that of the limited volume of fresh water that is available, some 97%, excluding permanent frozen water, is groundwater. And somebody else said that groundwater is critical resource of drinking water, critical source of drinking water, and a key resource for now the other essential ways of improving economy in our country or in families. For example, agriculture, industry, and the natural ecosystems. So that is why I'm saying Betterline's overall goal is well seated with our situation in the country, and especially for the people in the rural areas. I have been seeing your offices, and especially the one in Kitui at Jubilee. And I normally sometimes park there when I want to take breakfast in hotels around there. I normally park there, and I see Betterline, but I've never thought about Betterline, what they are doing. But today, I have the privilege now to understand the level at which Betterline is improving the lives of Kenyans, and mainly the people in the rural areas who are normally neglected by the other ways of providing water, because national government has been concentrating mainly with the urban areas. But you find that not all the people in the country live in urban areas. As I said, in Kenya, our settlement pattern is different from that one in the Western countries. Therefore, let me take this opportunity to congratulate you particularly for thinking about these ways of getting everybody or rather ensuring that everybody is reached when it comes to access to water. And because today, not today, just as I arrived here, I was told that I'm coming to greet you. I think that is enough. So thank you very much, and congratulations for this achievement.
Thank you very much, Engineer. For once, when you are talking about Mwakenya, I remember the teachers who used to give us an exam. The exam is 2 hours, and they write a big S, and on top is start, and at the bottom is stop, and then start is 8:30, and stop is 10:30. 2 hours. Then 1 hour into the exam, after you've knuckled, you've done everything, the teacher comes and says, excuse me, students, there is a small correction. Please check question number 3A. Question number 3A, physical features in Kenya. Physical features in Kenya, we are sorry. It is not Kenya, it is Mesopotamia. So physical, change that from Kenya to Mesopotamia. And you're 1 hour into the exam. And you have done all the exam you wanted. Anyway, thank you very much, Engineer. We appreciate your collaboration. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to introduce a professional who truly embodies the spirit of collaboration and partnership that drives impact into our industry. She serves as the Senior Sales Engineer for Commercial Building Services, East Africa at Grundfos, a global leader in advanced pump solutions and water technology. With years of experience in delivering innovative and sustainable solutions, she has worked closely with partners across the region to bring efficiency, reliability, and long-term value of communities and businesses alike. Her journey with Betterline Water has been marked with strong collaboration, building synergies that not only deliver solutions, but also create meaningful change on the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the stage from Grundfos, East Africa, Madam Annette Wairoma. Annette.
Thank you, MC. You've literally read my speech. Can I sit down? Anyway, distinguished guests, honorable directors, Betterline staff, good evening. My name is Annette Wairoma, as previously introduced, from Grundfos, Kenya. And with me here today is my colleague from Grundfos, South Africa. Her name is Zodwa Silangu. Zodwa, kindly stand and wave. From Johannesburg. And so we are Grundfos. We are the world's largest pump manufacturer. So we focus on providing premium quality and highly sustainable pumping solutions to the world. And other than that, we are a proud partner and supplier to Betterline Water. So I was requested to briefly speak about partnerships and collaboration, and I must say it came as an honor to me, first and foremost, because partnerships is one of our 6 core values as Grundfos. And other than that, the Grundfos Betterline relationship has been a perfect example of what a successful partnership is, and it actually highlights the benefits of close collaboration. So in today's interconnected world, no one person or company or community can hold the expertise or resources or reach required to solve complex challenges or seize the big opportunities that we see around. And we all know the saying that goes, if you want to walk fast, walk alone. But if you want to walk far, walk together. But there's also something else that they say, coming together is the beginning. Keeping together is growth, but working together is success. And that is what partnership and collaboration is all about, working together for the mutual success of both parties. So partnerships normally allow us to leverage on strengths of both companies to fill in the gaps and create value greater than what we'd be able to achieve alone. While collaboration relies on trust, clear communication, and the willingness to engage. And I normally emphasize on willingness to engage, because you might find that person who is trustworthy, they will communicate clearly, but they're not willing to engage. And to the senior management team, to the leadership team of Better Line Water, I must take this opportunity to say thank you for the willingness to engage with us, to work with us, and to partner with us in order to achieve the objectives that we have set for the market. And with this, you're able to reap the benefits, and you can see some of the benefits that you're able to see range from innovation, and you can see efficiency, increased efficiency in how you are able to solve your clients' problems. And other than that, it also helps to build resilience for both companies to be able to survive in the market. So one more thing about partnerships and collaboration is that it's not about it being a business transaction, but it also involves the human element of relationships. And on that, I must say that I have known the directors of Better Line for more than 10 years. We have been working together as Grundfos and Better Line for 1 year and 8 months, but I have known them longer than that. And I think that relationship has been based on mutual respect. It's been based on honesty and commitment to be able to achieve our goals. Partnerships also thrive on shared values. And one thing that Grundfos is glad and proud to work with Better Line on is because Better Line is a company that has a visionary leadership team. They have a team that have a very big vision for the company. And not only that, they're keen on sustainability. And while sustainability, when you talk about sustainability, you think about environment, reducing impact on the climate. But sustainability is also making a positive impact in the society. When you look at it, it's how do you relate with the community around you? How do you make the lives better in the community around you? And as we see in the event today, Better Line thrives on making the community around it better by taking part in CSR projects, supporting needy students. And with that, we are honored and proud to work with Better Line and to share that value or sustainability together with them. And a little bit about the history. As I said, I've known the leadership team of Better Line for quite a long time, and I always tell Benedict this story. I recall my first Christmas party that I attended for Better Line Water, and this was held at his home, and we were not more than 30. And when I say more than 30, those were guests and staff. So, and last year when I attended the Christmas party, I looked at the numbers and I was like, we couldn't fit in his house anymore. And that just shows you how far the company has come, how much it has grown. And we congratulate you. I applaud the leadership team on the resilience, the teamwork, the dedication, and the hard work that they have put in that have brought us to this moment. And our journey has been one of growth, which I have seen firsthand, shared success, because their success is also our success. So commitment to excellence on both parties. And that is why our partnership with Betterline has been successful. And it has been a privilege to work and to work with you. So I believe our future will be marked with greater opportunities for growth, for innovation, and positive impact to the market and to the community at large. As I conclude, I will leave you with a quote from our CEO, Paul Duyensen, that says, "You must believe you are something, and no matter who you are, you have the skills that we can make use of together." And I believe that is what the CEO, Benedict, has shown us by how far he has reached and by collaborating with us. So on behalf of the Grundfos Sub-Saharan family, we would like to congratulate you once again on the 6 years of growth and success, and we look forward to a continued and successful partnership with you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Turn to your neighbor, give them a high five. Tell them Christmas party. Christmas party. So if you're only invited for lunches, just know there are also Christmas parties. And this year, Benedict, it will be different. It will be 1, 2, I can count 21 tables times 10, 210 people Christmas party. It means Betterline is growing, right? And right about now, I'd like to call one of us to just recognize him. This is the MCA, Kaui Ward, Honorable Gabriel Munyao. Kindly just come and greet the people. 1.5 minutes.
Thank you, MC. As you've heard, my name is Gabriel Mutunga Munyao. I am elected member of a county assembly representing Kaui Ward in Kitui West. Benedict is my voter, and I'm happy today to celebrate him and celebrate Betterline Company for the achievements and the strides I've made in the last 6 years. As we stand here today, I want to echo what others have said, that Betterline Company is a company that is committed in providing clean water, stable energy to our people. I want to congratulate the CEO for choosing this site, Mwingi, and opening a branch in Mwingi. We know in Mwingi we have water problems, and this place is the right place for you to invest and serve people in this area. Finally, I want to say that I came here a little bit late after you opened the office. I was held up in the matters of my ward. So I sincerely apologize for coming late. And I want to say that now I would like to wish you all the best as you stand with our brother. I can see my people have come all the way from Kaui to stand with our brother. Can you clap for them? Thank you very much. Julians, you've really encouraged us in the word of God. I've seen that you are still holding to the faith. I was once teaching at Tenoni Girls, and this was one of my students, if you are not aware. The girl who spoke here is my student. Can you stand up? Regina. Regina Kasioki is my student. And I taught her mathematics, and she got a clean A in mathematics. And I'm always proud of her. I want to stop there. And Ben and the company staff, I want to wish you the best as you venture into Mwingi. Mwingi is ready for you. Mwingi is thirsty for water. And I believe that you are going to provide water to this region. Last week I visited Kiambere Water Company, and they have actually serious challenges with the pumps. This town has water problems running from January to December. Better Line coming over to Mwingi town is going to provide water for our people. You can also think of having water from the rivers by doing sump wells, as you complement water from borehole services. I want to stop there, and I wish you all the best. Thank you very much, MC.
One clap for MCA, 2 claps for him. The first clap is because he used the word vote once. The second clap, he used the word finally once. Otherwise, even now he will still be saying finally. I want to welcome someone else finally. Thank you very much, our MCA. And as you've heard, Regina there got a straight A. And people have been asking me, after Regina left Better, where did she go? And just consulted, and Regina says that she's now working for the money powerhouse called CBK. So Regina, we're also waiting for Christmas party. So yes. So right about now, teacher, okay, and the MCA was the teacher. They say people do what you do, not what you say. People do what you do, not what you. Just hold your 5 fingers like this. 5 fingers like this. Like this. Then 2. Right hand of the right hand. Then pinch 2 like this. Then touch your chin like this. Touch your chin like this. Touch your chin. For all the people who are touching their cheeks and have said chin, just remember that people do what you do, not what you say. So make sure that the people below you get straight A's. So right about now, I'm going to welcome the Deputy County Commissioner, Kitui County, the Deputy County Commissioner, Kitui West, apologies, the Deputy County Commissioner, Kitui West, Elizabeth Atemi. Let's give her a warm welcome as she comes on stage.
Thank you, MC. Going by the speakers that have gone ahead of me, I may be probably the strange fish in the sea. As has been put, my name is Atemi Elizabeth. I'm a Deputy County Commissioner. I'm a public administrator administering Kitui West Sub-County. And I want to start by greeting you. Hamjambo. Ai bana. Najua sisi ni watu wa amri bana. Hamjamboni. Na sasa mtaweka akili yote pande ya serikali. Kwanza kusema asante for the magnanimity of the gracious CEO of Better Line for having me together with my colleagues. There are 2 lovely ladies there. I'll ask them to wave. Asanteni. Coming to such a function and looking at what we are celebrating, 6 years of excellence and resilience, it reminds me of Martin Luther King Jr., who talked about having a dream. And today we are celebrating the actualization of somebody who dared to dream. Ask your neighbor. People have been asking people to ask neighbors things. Samina fuata your protocol. Ask your neighbor, what is your dream? And what are you doing about your dream? Ama dream ni ile tu inakufanya unashtuka usiku. And I hope sio ya mashetani. Okay. Talking about Better Line and the impact that they have, both locally and probably globally now, because we are saying they are growing. In the area of food security, through irrigation technology, in the area of renewable green energy and water access to communities. This resonates very well with the Sustainable Development Goals, which are the universal goals of development, where we are saying that we are ending hunger and achieving food security through sustainable agriculture. That is what Better Line is doing. Also, action to combat climate change and its impacts, and also the issue of ensuring availability and sustainable water management systems. In the area of partnership, because now government also partners with the private sector, and that is why some of us are here today. First, to celebrate the good work that has been done, and to say that the government cannot achieve all its goals without the private sector putting in a hand for holistic development. And so in the area of partnership and the issues of CSR, we also recognize the contribution, notable contribution of Better Line in the sector of education, because where I come from in Kaui, we just had the area member of County Assembly speak ahead of me. The organization has given us a borehole that is going to serve 3 institutions, a secondary school, a primary school, and a church in Kaui Market. And we are particularly very proud because we are the mothers and fathers of your CEO. Sisi tukichukua kijana yetu sijui mtafanya nini. So to finish, I want to encourage Better Line that come the rainy season, we are looking towards you assisting the government in its climate action area and achieving the issue of 15 billion trees by coming strongly in the area of tree planting, because again, what sustains the reservoirs is the green that we see. And Kitui has a bit of challenge on that, and so we expect that kindly you will come on board to provide seedlings and also to support the youth groups that we encourage to establish tree nurseries, so that now they can offload those seedlings to the members of the community, because expecting somebody to embrace a policy like tree planting and you're not providing seedlings is sometimes a tall order. I will finish by saying this, again, by Martin Luther King Jr., about purpose, life led by purpose. The purpose of life is to find your calling and answer it. I'll repeat, the purpose of life is to find your calling and answer it. And so we thank you, Bwana CEO, for finding your purpose and answering it. And that's why we are here today. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Madam Deputy County Commissioner Kitui West. When she was talking about Serikali and Amri, I remembered one day a pastor was leaving service and he was saying hello to the members of his congregation, and there was this particular gentleman, and the pastor told the gentleman that I have not been seeing you in service. You need to join the army of the Lord. And the gentleman said, I have been in service, but he said, I have not been seeing you, you've not been there. And the gentleman told him, I'm in secret service. So right about now, I would like to welcome the media team for a slideshow. Media team, please give us a slideshow before we move to the next one.
With one simple belief that every drop of clean water changes a life, every system we install transforms a community, every partnership we build creates lasting hope. Today, thousands of lives have access to clean water because of what we built together. Mothers no longer walk miles for water. Children attend school instead of fetching water. Communities thrive where they once merely survived. From our first system to expanding across Western Kenya in Kisumu, we're going beyond horizons. We haven't just grown a company, we've grown hope, we've grown health, we've grown futures. And now, we're looking forward to reaching 2 million lives, and we can't do it without your help. Join us in making this world a better place. Betterline Water, making lives better and going beyond horizons. Water is life, but in too many places it's a struggle. Wells run dry, the rains delay, yet beneath us water flows, waiting to be unlocked. At Betterline we go beyond horizons, drilling deep, bringing clean, reliable water to homes, farms and businesses. No more waiting, no more scarcity, just pure, endless water, transforming lives, fueling growth and securing the future. When power is unpredictable, so is life. Businesses pause, farms struggle, but the sun never fails. Betterline harnesses its limitless energy, turning sunlight into uninterrupted power. No blackouts, no limits, just sustainable, cost-effective energy for homes, businesses and farms. We power possibilities, lighting the way beyond horizons. When the rains fail, hope fades. But what if we no longer had to wait? With innovation, we take control, bringing water where it's needed, when it's needed. Betterline's irrigation solutions transform dry fields into thriving farms, ensuring bigger harvests, stronger businesses, and food security for generations. We are beyond waiting, beyond scarcity. We are growing, thriving, and shaping a future beyond horizons. Water, power, growth. At Betterline, we go beyond horizons, making lives better.
Wow. Thank you very much. And just to let you know, in case we forgot, we have an international guest. Betterline is making it big, is doing it. So we would like to call upon our international, just come and say something from Grundfos, South Africa. Just come and greet us. Just come and greet us. Even the music is ready for you. We really want to acknowledge you.
Good evening, everybody. I hope you are well. My name is Zodwa Sihlangu, as I mentioned earlier on. I am representing Grundfos South Africa. I think my colleague has said it all, honestly speaking. But just to add to that, yes, indeed, it is an auspicious event, and I am definitely glad to be here to partake in the festivities and to be able to actually celebrate such a huge milestone with Betterline. For me, I actually haven't known Betterline as long as what Annette has, but for the short duration that I actually have, it's really been such an absolute pleasure. I've learned a great deal about Betterline, and I do believe that indeed we are going effectively very far together. So for me to be able to actually be present amongst you is quite an honor, to be able to see the branch opening as well. I'm very pleased to be part of this moment, and I am glad to have also received the invitation. So from the bottom of my heart, and again from Grundfos South Africa, congratulations. We wish you all the best, and I can assure you that we will indeed walk this journey together hand in hand. All the best. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Our guest was invited by Annette. 2 claps for Annette. She flew all the way from South Africa for this launch. Thank you very much. And in case you heard the noise on the other side, we have different cultures here in Kenya, so your security is guaranteed. It was just a song. We have 47 tribes. You can imagine 47 tribes. But we are all united by one word. M-Pesa. It unites us all. Wow. Clap our hands for Kenyans. 1 clap for M-Pesa. Thank you very much. So right about now, I want to welcome someone who is going to help me acknowledge and recognize the faces behind Better Line Water. Beyond the founders, beyond the directors, beyond the management, we have people who have held this company together, working thoroughly and making sure that everything turns out well. So I'd like to welcome on stage David Muteti to introduce his colleagues and the people, the faces behind Better Line Water. Please come up, David.
All the distinguished guests, our CEO, directors, our customers, and our colleagues. Good evening. My name is Engineer David Muteti, and I'm glad to be with you this evening. This far is because you supported us. I am here for a noble task to introduce my colleagues who happen to be in managerial positions at in different departments and different capacities. And Waswahili husema ukiona vyaelea vimeundwa. These teams that you see serving you at the field have their leaders within the branches and within their regions of operation. These are the people who have trained them. These are the people who support them from the office. These are the people who guide them so that they ensure quality and the values of Better Line Limited are upheld, and we serve you diligently. So I'm here to introduce, even as we celebrate our 6th anniversary, I would like to welcome the branch managers, all the BMs that are in our midst. Please find your way to the stage. I'll also like the following managers to accompany them. We have the HR department manager. We have the accounts manager, Mr. Chambi. Please also come to the stage. As they come, let me recognize in their absentia, we have our senior, who is the sales manager at the head office, Titus Mwali. Because of some commitments, he did not make it to the event. But we like to recognize him in his absentia. I know most of you have interacted with him. You have talked to him at some point. So I will recognize him for the great job. And I think he's one of the oldest staff we have in Better Line. So we recognize him in his absentia. Angeline, you are part of this team. Kindly find your way to the stage. And our HR, Martina. Before I hand over this microphone to them, I would like to recognize the intense work that our CEO has done to groom us to be the leaders that we are within the branches. Wakamba walisema usishangae nikianza kuwa mwenga kidogo. But there is a Kamba proverb that says a calf that depends on being breastfed by the owner dies when the owner comes home late. But our CEO, Mr. Ben, has ensured that we are not calves that depend so much on our owner. He has groomed us to be able to take responsibility. He always emphasizes on autonomy, and that's what has enabled this team that you see in front of you to be able to deliver and to be able to take charge and lead the teams within the different regions. So let me start with kindly you'll allow me to start with the branch managers so that we can be able to see and know. So I would like you to put your hands together as we welcome our able engineer Geraldine Kadhambi, representing the Gitengela branch. Let's put our hands together as we welcome her. His ideas are not as short as you can see her. Yeah, welcome.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. My name is Geraldine Kadhambi, branch manager, Kitengela. I take this opportunity to thank each and every one of us for taking your time to come and celebrate this great milestone with us. It's truly an honor and pleasure to have all of you here. And as a veteran, a member who is clocking 4 years, I'm so excited to be here, to be part of this Better Line Water Limited family. And I say thank you, Benedict, for creating a safe space for us, where we are not only growing career-wise, we are also growing mentally, psychologically. Yes. And we say Baraka Tele, Barikiwa. Thank you.
Good evening once again. Yes, I said my name is Angeline. I feel like I'm getting into a bigger shoe, but one thing I believe in is that I can do all things through Jesus Christ. I have been in this sector of water, hygiene and sanitation for close to 20 years. And one thing is that I understand our region. I know through Usueni, and I know through Ikuda, and this other side I know Vo, Chamatu and past no. Yes, and I can see a lot of opportunities. And with your support, our esteemed customers, I think we will scale up Better Line for better lives. Thank you so much, and thank you so much once again for your patience.
Good evening. Yeah, my name is Peter Kiambi. I'm the end of the accounts. Mine is to thank you all for joining us in this 6th year anniversary of Making Lives Better. We thank you all for being our partners in these 6 years and welcome you to eternity of Making Lives Better. Thank you very much and have a nice evening.
Good evening. My name is Martina Mutevu, Head of HR and Administration. Thank you so much for joining us today. I know I'm going to speak later, so I'll not say much, just to appreciate the team in front of you for continuously leading the Better Line spirit that we are encouraged every single day by the executive team, and we hope to keep on soaring higher and higher. So thank you so much for being here today. We really appreciate you all. Thank you.
Let's appreciate them as they take their seats. Appreciate them better. Appreciate them better. So I would like to, maybe with the permission of our CEO, I would like to mention something little. And in this, I want to talk about a man with iron heart and deep conviction and commitment that we really need to support. And that's Benedict Kutu and the executive team in general. Maybe you have had some kind of a tense that was used by one of my colleagues, who is Angeline. Angeline is one of the newest managers that we are having. She is in charge of Eastern region in general. She's going to be the regional manager. And the reason as to why I'm saying this is because beyond the vision that our CEO had, you can see with this economy, he's still committed to that path of making lives better and ensuring that even as others ail about the economy, we have people that are getting employed, people that are getting their lives being made better. So because of that deep conviction and that commitment and being true to his promise that maybe he mentioned here before, I would like to, I'm making this call to all of us to support him by ensuring that we be of service to you. You have done this before, and I believe together we shall make exploits. Be blessed.
Thank you very much. Being an MC is hard work, eh? You have to keep tucking your stomach inside because of the video and photos. But let me tell you, I recently landed a job at a fitness club where I'm a model. And yes, I'm a model at the fitness club. I don't know why many of you are looking at my stomach, but yes. But just to let you know that I am the before picture they use for the modeling. So the after is you when you go to the gym and you come out better than me. So right about now, we have something that the employees of and the staff of Betterline put together, something they said they would like to honor their CEOs and founders with, and I'll ask the media team to play the video.
As we celebrate our 6th anniversary at Betterline, we wanted to take a moment to reflect on the incredible leadership that's gotten us here. Our founders and directors are the driving force behind our success, and to truly capture their impact, we asked some of the amazing people who work here to share their thoughts. Here's what they had to say about the people who lead Betterline with passion and vision.
Hey Mary, hi Cynthia. What would we want to tell our founder and directors on this day?
So as we mark 6 years as Betterline Water Limited, I would want to take this opportunity to thank our founder, Mr. Benedict Kutu, for leading and creating such an awesome company, the best culture anyone wants to experience. We are grateful for opportunities that is always and he has ever been creating for young generation, for the leadership and for always believing in us. Overcoming challenges and to the best future ever. Thank you.
First of all, big shout out to them for creating these opportunities for us from the first day. And even as we grow, it's something that we all feel motivated about. It's embedded on this super culture that we all should be proud of, like I am personally. And cheers to all who is a success. And God bless you. Thank you.
we celebrate them big, we celebrate their vision, we celebrate the sacrifice they've made, we celebrate the faith, and also want to thank them for making our lives better, making lives better out there. Cheers.
Cheers to our directors to 6 years of commitment to making lives better, one drop at a time. And cheers to Betterline. Happy anniversary. This is to congratulate them for a great milestone, and a very great vision for Betterline, and for the 6th anniversary. We congratulate them. Cheers, Betterline.
On behalf of Rail Crew, we are wishing Betterline a happy 6th anniversary.
First of all, a great anniversary to our family and all of Betterline community. We are really grateful to our directors for their great leadership, dedication and the support that they have offered us through the 6 years. To our founder, who is our CEO, Benedict, and congratulations for the big vision that is for the company and for the mission of transforming many lives.
I'd like to say, first of all, I would like to appreciate them for the guidance they have given us. The communities on 80 hands-on experience has been quite helpful and resourceful, and I think I've managed to go far beyond where I was supposed to be. The directors, I'd like to thank them a lot. They have really done tremendous work. They have done great work, and we thank them for just making me part of their success. They have started the blueprint and the way people need to create it, and we are eager to support them in their dreams, and we are together to make it achieved.
We asked some of the amazing people who work here to share their thoughts. Here's what they had to say about the people who lead Betterline with passion and vision.
Hi Mary. Hi Cynthia. What would you want to tell our founder and directors on this day?
So as we mark 6 years of Betterline Water Limited, I would want to take this opportunity to thank our founder, Mr. Benedict Kutu, for leading and creating such an awesome company, the best culture anyone would want to experience. We are grateful for opportunities that is always and he has ever been creating for young generation, for the leadership and for always believing in us. To our directors, thank you for being our coaches and always being there for us. To Betterline family, happy 6-year anniversary and cheers to many more achievements, overcoming challenges, and to the best future ever. Love you.
First of all, big shout out to them for creating these opportunities for us from the first day, and even as we grow, it's something that we all feel motivated about. It's embedded on this super culture that you all should be proud of, like I am personally, and cheers to many more years of success, and God bless. Thank you.
Okay, on this special day, I want to thank our founder, Mr. Ben, and our directors for their vision, leadership, and the commitment that has brought us this far. And yeah, happy Founders Day and cheers to Betterline.
So right about now, we want to go into a short moment of appreciation. I would request Benedict to kindly come because we need you here. So because at Betterline we believe in recognition, and today we want to recognize some top performers at Betterline Water. And to start with, I would like to recognize the best performing employee sales, This is the person who ensures that we are always
working like clockwork and the money is coming in. And this is none other than Laban Watari. Laban Watari, please come. Hey! DJ pull up. DJ pull up. Wait, Laban, wait. Usikuje tu. Please come dancing. DJ, now let's go. Hey! Hey! Tosha. Thank you, DJ. I would like to call upon Benedict to present this award. This is the best performing employee sales, Laban Watari. This is the person who has ensured that the sales pipeline are always coming in. We appreciate you, we recognize you. We don't take it for granted. Thank you very much. Now, the second person we want to recognize is the best performing employee back office. The people who sit at back office and we think they are doing nothing. Hey, we have Brian Mongela. DJ Nipe. Brian is in procurement. This is the person who checks. Thank you very much, Brian. Brian comes as cool as he is, slowly walking, picks his prize and gets back. Procurement, they are the ones who check everything that is happening. And the next award goes to best performing employee. So best performing employee technical, we have Solomon Jenga. Solomon? Where's Solomon? Where's Solomon? I hope he has not gone to check an arrow. Solomon? Thank you very much. So I understand just as his award and his work says, he's in technical. Solomon is in Kakuma doing some work. And we would like to call Charles to receive this award. And I would like to request Anthony to kindly come and present this award. Kindly come. Charles, where's Charles? Is Charles there? Is Charles there? Oh, there goes Charles. Please approach the stage technically. Like that. Hey. It is motivation. You will be the next one. There is the award. So Charles is collecting this award on behalf of Solomon. Thank you very much. Thank you, Anthony. So the next award is going to be presented by Alice. Is Ali, please come. And the next award is the best performing team of 2025. Best performing team. Some drum rolls. Give me some drum rolls. And this team is the Rig Crew. The Rig Crew. Thank you, DJ. So Karen, please come and collect this award. And this is the team that comprises the crew, because it is a crew, they have worked so hard. Members of this crew are Ikua Waweru, Newton Marango, Samuel Munyoki, Waweru Mbugua, Eric Maranga, Kefa Ombui, and Jim Rogers Chalo. So Karen, please come and collect this. They have a team award and they each get a certificate. Please clap for them, clap for them. Thank you very much. Alice, I will request that you kindly stay on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only fair that we get to know the faces behind the founders and directors of Better Line Water Company. And I would like to call upon the directors and their spouses. Please come, and their children, so that you know the people who have been driving this organization, spending sleepless nights, DJ some music as they also come in their own way. I can see Anthony can't wait. DJ Polo, Anthony is waiting for the spouse so that they can dance together. So Anthony, your request has been granted. DJ.
Thank you, DJ. I don't know how to introduce people known by everyone, but Anthony Wachira, my co-director, with his wife, Harriet Mutiso, and they always confuse me, Janice and Jasmine. So sometimes I keep on wondering who is Janice and who is Jasmine, and maybe then I'll give Anthony maybe to just say a word. My wife Alice given us a lot of support, and the girls Ashlyn and Amani.
Good evening. Yeah, already been introduced as Anthony Wachira. Harriet Wachira, my wife. She's been a very strong support for me. I think when I also joined Better Line, you begin to realize that there is a major difference between my previous role, where I was a manager in a large organization. Now here I'm a director with greater responsibility. So when she's also a person who I bounce off a lot of ideas and thoughts. She's like my informal consultant, supporting me all the time. Something you need to say?
Congratulations. Sorry. Hi, everyone. Please allow me to speak in Spanish for 2 seconds, MC. Ilatina ikisumu ni nasi siya mboni no kwenda kakiu. So, to the Better Line community, ngoja, I'm going back to French. Andoma Better Line, tafadhali, titi mboni. Congratulations to everyone, especially the employees. I know companies are built in people, and the last one, thank you for this organization is God. So I'm very happy to be here today. I'm going to continue supporting them. And when you pray, please remember them. Thank you.
MC, the girls wanted to say something. Maybe you give them the order.
Just a correction. I was meant to understand they're not girls. They are upcoming upcoming CEOs. So let's clap for the upcoming CEOs. The upcoming CEOs sat and wrote some dedication, and they would like to recite it. And we're going to start with Ashlyn. Ashlyn is going to recite her presentation. Just hold. In case you're seated someone and you may not understand the English that's just about to be poured here, please sit next to someone who's going to translate here, because this may just come as fast as lightning. Okay, kindly proceed, Ashlyn.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ashlyn Malia, and I've been waiting so long to give a speech, because I must admit I have been waiting rather eagerly for this moment. Last time I delivered a speech, my sister managed to kind of outshine me, but I have not had the end of it since. So today I prepared to return with renewed confidence and a few clever lines up my sleeves. So firstly, I'd like to thank each of you for joining us as we celebrate not only the relocation of our branch, but the expansion of our vision. This new space is not merely an upgrade in size, it's an upgrade in the lives we are able to touch. The past 6 years have been a wild ride, and we are thankful to God for bringing us this far. A big thank you to our water company as we celebrate 6 years for changing lives, bringing clean water to communities, helping families grow, and proving that our impact flows far beyond the walls that we drill. But in truth, our work speaks far louder than my words ever could. Together, we have seen the children of Kajiado set down the heavy jerrycans they once carried each day and lift up school books instead. They no longer spend their hours fetching water under a relentless sun, but learning, playing, and simply being children again. We do not simply drill boreholes, we break through the very heart of hardship and bringing forth hope. Before I close, I want to express my deepest gratitude to every single person whose dedication has transformed this vision to reality, from our relentless team in the field, braving the elements to bring water where it's needed the most, to those behind the scenes, ensuring every detail flows seamlessly. And at the heart of it all is our CEO, my dad. If you know him, you'll know his all-time favorite song is I'm So Paid by Akon. It's a song about hustle and ambition, and I honestly see that in him every single day. He doesn't just carry the vision, he lives it with grit, resilience, and I believe in this mission so strong that it has turned challenges into real change for entire communities. So I like everyone to thank him. So here's to more laughter, more life, and more water flowing where it's needed the most. Thank you for walking this journey with us. I hope you enjoyed my speech. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Next is going to be Janice, daughter to Anthony, and upcoming CEO. Go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I'm Janice, eldest daughter of Washira. And I'm pretty sure you know my sister Jasmine. She's the popular one between both of us. I promise you this speech isn't long. Yeah. I'm pleased to talk about sustainability and ways we can improve our environment and company. Yeah. First, I'd like to ask if there's anyone called John. Is there anyone called John? No? Okay. John. Oh.
Do you have a gift for me?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna use you as a character in this story.
My, oh my. Okay.
It's a good story. It's a good story. So John is actually very poor. It's gonna happen. Something's good gonna happen. Okay. So he has an idea. And this idea is to change Seoul. As we know, Seoul is very beautiful, amazing, and like a lot of technology. So he takes his idea to bigger companies, right? And this idea is sustainable. Each building that company builds should have the amount of trees that they chopped off while building it. This idea continued to grow further and further and further and further to make sure every building in Seoul has plants and trees, even in its surrounding. I have a question. Who has planted a tree this year? Okay, that's not so bad. I'd like to propose an idea to the CEO. Each 2-year anniversary, we should plant a tree to symbolize the strength of our team. I'd like to give thanks to all the members of Better Line family, even the dance team. Thank you for your time.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Once again, I'm here to outshine Ashlyn as I did. So let me get my speech ready. Okay. First and foremost, I'd like to thank the distinguished guests, colleagues, partners, and the extended Better Line family. Today, we stand on the golden mile of history. 6 years since Better Line first took its bold step into the world. And just like a fine wine, we have aged well, except that unlike wine, we didn't just sit in a barrel waiting to taste good. We rolled up our sleeves, sweated through the storm, and worked until success itself got tired of resisting us. Mr. Benedict looked at the horizon and saw the entire day of possibilities. He knew that the best way to predict the future is to create it. And that's how Better Line was created. He began with small steps, but as the African proverb says, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. From a humble beginning to a company whose name echoes through the country, Better Line has been proof that hard work beats talent. And of course, success did not knock on our door like a friendly neighbor. We have to chase it like a stubborn chicken. There were days when the road seemed endless and nights when the candle burned low. Every challenge sharpened, every seat book strengthened us. Today, Better Line is just not a company. It's a story of grit, growth, and glory. And hopefully you will not forget my position in 2035. And now asking who remembers that. And now asking who remembers that position. Correct. See you. Thank you.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly let's give them a standing ovation. A standing ovation as we clap for them. Let's just give them a standing ovation. DJ Nipe Wimbo. We are proud of you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Chosen excellence. All I require for life, God has given me, and I know who I am.
Thank you, DJ. Thank you. We may have our seats. What? That is the difference of children who go to group of and those who go to school in groups. I'm telling you, they have speeches, and the young girl says, don't forget my dream of 2035 to be the CEO. I remember she still had that dream in Kisumu, and today she's just reminding us that she's going to position. Thank you very much. Let's clap for them once again. You don't know how it feels when you clap for these young ladies, because this is their hope, their dream, their future that they are looking for and they are looking at right now. Thank you very much, young ladies. So right about now, I would like to recognize a few people. The first person is Honorable Godfrey Ndagara, MCA Tharaka. He was with us in the morning. Thank you very much, sir. We thank you. And we also want to recognize the following groups. We have Uwezo. If you're here, just raise your hand. Uwezo. There we go. There's Uwezo. We have Christian CEOs Association. These are our partners. Christian CEOs Association. Okay. We have Destiny Life Church. Then we have BOM, B for boy, OM, B for boy, BOM. Then we have Child Fund. We have EDCA. Then we have BNI. Anyone from BNI? Okay, they are making noise on their own there. Okay. Then we have WASH. Anyone in WASH? If you're in WASH, if you're in WASH, we recognize you. Then we have WASPA. We have WASPA. We have KCB Bank. And we have Equity Bank. Thank you very much. We thank you and we value you. So, ladies and gentlemen, at Betterline Water Limited, business is not just about growth and solutions. It is also about giving back and making an impact in the community that we serve. Last year in 2024, Betterline Water extended a hand of generosity and compassion by drilling a borehole for St. Mark's Primary School in Kitui, bringing life-changing access to water. They also gave the gift of education by paying school fees for 9 deserving students within Kitui County. That is the true spirit of impact. Water for life and education for a brighter future. And this year, 2025, the journey of giving back continues even stronger with 4 major CSR initiatives already accomplished. The first one was Betterline is currently supporting 20 deserving students with school fees spread across Kitui County and Tharaka County. Education remains one of the greatest equalizers, and these young minds now have a chance to pursue their dreams. They have also broken ground for a borehole drilling project that is going to serve Kaui Primary School, Kaui Secondary School, and AIC Kaui Church in Kabati. This project will ensure that hundreds of children and families in that community can access clean water for years to come. Betterline also replaced 2 reverse osmosis water treatment units to secure clean water for the children of Divine Providence Children's Home in Enkasisti. This name is tongue twister. Kitengela, Kajiado County. That is Enkasisti. Divine Providence Children's Home, and Nkasisti, Kitengela, Kajiado County. We had a speech from Nkasisti. Do we have it? Okay. Now, and the fourth project that they have undertaken and done is that Betterline is facilitating the installation of a drip irrigation system, which I understand is already complete, for Chatune Secondary School in Mutomo, Kitui County. The school already has water, and this initiative is aimed at achieving sustainability. To share more about this, may I kindly invite a representative, the representative from Chatune, just to tell us about this. The representative from here she comes. Give her a hand clap, give her a hand clap. She's a beneficiary.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. My name is Mrs. Mumo Anna, the head of institution, Chatune Special School for the physically impaired and the intellectually challenged. I will say I am the youngest, the newest beneficiary from Betterline, our partners. The school takes care of learners enabled differently. It is a public boarding school with a population of 171 children and manpower, or we are 11 teachers. I thank God for Betterline. They came to our school at the time of need. Indeed, we rely on well-wishers, and I'll say my wish is, if it were possible, one day, as a team or individually, you take time and come and see a family of special needs children. And our biggest challenge, I'll say, for some time was water. We got a well-wisher and we have a borehole. And Betterline has come at the hour of need. They are doing irrigation in our school, 1 acreage, to make us grow our own vegetables, to be in a position to dine from our own hands. So I'll call upon each one of you to come and work with us. I'll say the first person I got to know from Betterline is Mr. David. And yesterday I met with Mr. Benedict Kutu, a man who is down to earth. He never told me his position, his status. He just told me, Mrs. Mumo, I will work with you. And he gave me the invitation to this place. And I have come along with the teacher representative, Madam Sarah. She's there. She's the one who is in charge of water and sanitation in our school. It is not easy to run a family of almost 200 people or challenged. We have 32 learners with cerebral palsy. They need diapers every day. We need to have a balanced diet. And I will not talk of economical challenges, I will talk only the limitations. Our school motto states, quest for reliance. Sisi tuko na kiu ya kujimudu. I will say I am a special needs teacher. This is my 22nd year as a professional in that field, and as I have served as a teacher for the last 38 years. And serving the challenge is not just a profession, it is an inner calling. And when I talked with Mr. Benedict yesterday, I felt I met a right partner. Being a CEO, he was down on the ground planting vegetables for children he has never seen. And the invitation made me, we left Mutomo very early. And by 10:30, we were here to see who are these special guests. And they did. I'll go home with a story. I have met families, I have met partners who are willing even to give order to those who are less fortunate. I'll say, as you celebrate the 6th year, to us, the milestone and the work done to our school in a period of around 3 weeks leaves a lot to be deserved. It is as if Better Line has been there for a decade. The dripping has been done. Are you listening? Are you following? You know I'm a teacher. And after they did all their work, to me, the school was told, just give us a water tank. We had none to provide. But the teachers said, this is an opportunity, we cannot let it go. So we took a tank from the boys' dormitory. It is elevated. And I know from the work we are going to do, the planting of vegetables will be in a position to buy another tank from our own hands. The challenge is at hand today is that the drip has been done, the water is dripping, but we lack the seedlings. Our wish you come to Mutomo, you work with us, we plan together, and from whatever we started yesterday, in 3-4 months, the story will be very different. We'll be harvesting vegetables from our own shamba, and we'll have enough to feed ourselves and even make an income from it. So to me, I'll say, feel celebrated, Better Line. May God give you the strength it means to serve the community. And thank you so much for having a big heart to share your resources with those who are enabled differently. I celebrate each one of you. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Mumo. Just stand here. Personally, I have never heard that story of Benedict, that he's such a down-to-earth person. Yes. And imagine Better Line have installed a drip irrigation system, so it means they have water, right? True. But they don't have seedlings. We don't have. With your permission, could we just, because she said we work with them for sustainability. All they are looking for is that they are sustainable and the water to help them. I just need someone who says, I want to work with them. Please, we want to buy some seedlings for you so that next year at a time like this, the story is going to be different on behalf of Better Line and their partners who are here. So just tell us, we need to do M-Pesa for seedlings. Whatever we have. With your permission, members, is that okay? We drove all the way from Nairobi. We fueled our cars. How much is one seedling?
We are buying yesterday at
300.
3 shillings.
3 shillings.
Yeah.
Members, 3 shillings. So if one member, how much? 100 shillings. Give me this mic. 100 shillings will be how many seedlings? Divide by 3. Me and mathematics teacher, our MCA was not same was up, so that's around 33 seedlings, right? Members, we just need to commit. Tell us, give us a number where we can pay that to. Right now, let's just pick our phones. Let's buy these needy children seedlings so they can be sustainable. They are not for money, they are asking for seedlings. Just tell us, where can we send that money?
My cell number is 0710 140 462. Anna Nze. 140 462. Thank you.
0710140462. The number? Just. Is it Hannah or Anna? Remove the. Remove the H to make it Anna. And as I said, people do what you do, not what you. I will be the one to start, so whatever you have, let's give to this call. Just move away so they can see the number. Please remove your phone. It's not time for selfie. Just go to that M-Pesa app. Let's ensure that next year
it's God's beat, baby.
That is Anna Momo. Thank you very much. And as you do that, ladies and gentlemen, these, as you've heard, these are remarkable, unforgettable achievements, but they did not just happen alone. Betterline did not do this alone. Betterline was joined by strong partners who shared in this vision and supported these CSR efforts. And today, amongst others, I want to call up on stage the following CSR partners. We need to recognize you. They are the ones who made possible these 4 projects that you have mentioned. And imagine today, even you have entered to the books of CSR. So next year we will recognize you. So, but today we want to recognize the following. Danko Plastics, if you're there, please come to stage. Danko Plastics. Coco Africa Works, please clap for them. These are the partners who made these projects possible. If it were not for them, it would not have been possible. Benedict was humble enough, but these are the people who decided to give towards this cause. Opal Lifestyle, please come to stage. We need to recognize you. Organic Basket. We have Lux Creations, led by Susan Lux Creations. Engineer Jacob Muisio, if you're here, please come on stage, We have Unit Pride, and Precise Autos. If you've heard your name, please come to stage. We truly thank you. These CSR activities could not have been without you. Danko Plastics, Coco Africa Works, Opal Lifestyle, Organic Basket, Lux Creations, Engineer Jacob Muisio, Unit Pride, and Precise Auto. And we have gifts for you. We would like to call upon Anthony. Our ushers, you can just move this side. I hope that you're okay. Yes, please bring them. We need to recognize them. These are among the partners who have made these 4 initiatives that we mentioned possible. If it were not for them and God, we would not have. Just come this side and then. Cameraman, are you ready? You have lighting? Okay. You can start. You are. Coco. Coco Africa. Yes, we have Coco Africa. Alice, may I request that you also just come on stage to assist? So this is Coco Africa Wax. So that is Coco Africa Wax. Let's appreciate him. Let's appreciate him. These are the people who put their energy and resources into it. Thank you very much, the cameraman. We appreciate you and we value you. Thank you very much, sir. Next we have Organic Basket. Organic Basket. Organic Basket. There we go. Organic Basket, thank you. We appreciate you and we value you and we thank God for you. Thank you. Next we have Opal. Opal Lifestyle. Opal Lifestyle. Opal Lifestyle. And then we have Susan Lux. Okay, Lux Creations. We call her Susan Lux, but Lux Creations. We really appreciate you. Susan is the one who has not slept so that we have this event. So we appreciate you and your team. We don't take it for granted. Thank you very much to our directors. You may have your seat. Thank you. Okay. The rest we'll just get to them, Thank you very much, young men. We are coming to a close of this event and we want to say thank you for your patience. And they say there is no any event without cake. And the cake is done by, is baked by Organic Basket. Organic Basket, where are you? Okay, you will see her, Organic Basket. So at this moment, I would like to welcome Geraldine, because Geraldine needs to take us to the next level of energy. DJ, give me a song to bring Geraldine here. And a good one. Aha! Geraldine, please come with the frequency of that song.
I want us to cheers to 5 items when we are popping up this champagne. The first one will be our founder and directors. That is Benedict Kutu, Madam Alice, and Anthony Washira for their vision, commitment, guidance, and great leadership. Number 2 will be to the Better Lane Water Limited team for their dedication and continued art, which has made this journey a success. Number 3 will be our clients and partners, whom we consider to be very great friends to Better Lane, for your support and working with us in this journey the last 6 years. And number 4 will be opening and launching of our Mwingi satellite branch and its continued success. And now the last item will be cheering to the future and continued success of Better Lane Water Limited team. All right? Yeah. MC, you can do for us one song. I'll request Anthony to come and shake this one for us. First unwrap the paper.
Leo sapa tunakula. Leo sapa tunakula mpishi. Bora tushibe. Mwiko refu tunafunga mshipi. Bora tupike. Kamba ya kutumeza kugewa. Hauna moto bado ndani unatolewa.
Now we shake. No, when you are holding it, it's not going to pop. You shake kabisa. Shake, 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 shake. And then make sure that the lid is not coming out. You hold kabisa because you are going to shake again. Now we shake. We count 1. We'll do a count of 1 to 5. Then at the count of 5, you release the top. Okay? Aya. Let's clap as we count. 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll retreat again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Don't drink, don't take it fast. It's non-alcoholic. Now we order our glasses at the top. Let's hold the glasses in this position. You have said number 1, it's to our founders and directors. Number 2, to the Better Lane Water Limited family. Number 3, to our partners and clients. Number 4, to our Mwingi branch and its success. And number 5, to the future and continued success of Better Lane Water Limited. So, let's cheers. Yeah, The cake is just a little second. We are all going to hold the knife. Kama tutatoshea, we hold the knife. Hiyo kitu nimepata. Haya. MC tuwekee song kidogo. Yes to 6 years. MC.
And if you hear me sound like going to the back, going to the knees, baby, shake it to the max. The DJ please turn up the bass to the max. Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max. Don't have to fear, number one in command. I came just to kill me, ain't too militant. They won't figure it, but I don't need a man. They love how me wine and me true religion. You dealing with the body, of course, or you dealing with the boss. If we break up,
our directors are going to have a piece each. Then the rest of us will enjoy our bites later.
Baby, I already leveled up. You're looking for love and I'm looking for your love. Baby, you can handle all the sauce. And if you hear this sound, then go on to the back. Go on to your knees, baby, shake it to the max. The DJ please turn up the bass to the max.
Let's clap.
Let me shake it to the max.
Let's clap for them. Let's clap.
Shake it to the max. Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max. Don't have to fear, number one in command. I came just to kill me, ain't too militant. They won't figure it, but I don't need a man. They love how me wine and me true religion. You dealing with the body, of course, or you dealing with the boss. If we break up, yeah, you know that it's your loss. Upgraded every two that I ever tossed. And if you hear this sound, then go on to the back. Go on to the
They say the cake is so sweet. It tastes like Betterland Water Limited products and services. So if you want sweet products and good over quality, please come to Betterland Water Limited. My colleagues, ladies from Betterland Water Limited, please come for the cake and share with our stars. Please kindly, Karen, Cynthia, please march forward. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Yes. Have a great evening.
Thank you very much, Geraldine. And we are now coming to a close, and to give us our vote of thanks, I would like to call upon, I can see she's reading her notes, Martina Mutevu. And as Martina comes, I just want to remind you that don't go yet. We have nyama choma, we have some barbecue, nicely done barbecue, so don't be in a hurry to leave. And just to remind you, we also have NEMA license, so we can warm our hearts as we take some barbecue. Okay. So
wakwata olamwenganito kaelyo kwasa unyenako baby nanakoneiwe manana
Martina Mutevu. Over to you, Martina.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. My name is Martina Mutevu again. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who made it today for our 6th year anniversary celebrations. We appreciate you making the time to come, supporting us in the CSR and everything that you've done over the years to work with us in this journey. We appreciate each and every one of you. Asanteni sana. I'm going to acknowledge a couple of people who've made this event a success. I'd like to begin with MC John Waweru, who's been our event MC today. Thank you so much, Waweru, for keeping the crowd engaged and the program flowing. Asante sana. Organic Basket, thank you for the yummy cake that you've always provided tangu Agile, Kisumu, and now Mwingi. Thank you so much for your partnership, and thank you once again for also supporting us in the CSR. We appreciate you. I'd like to also thank Rich Pro Media, who've done photography, videography, and the live streaming of this event. Thank you so much, Patrick Mutinda, for that. We appreciate you. Mushiri Kimani of Moshcode. All the AI videos that were playing today were courtesy of Mushiri. Asante sana. Willie Njeru, who is part of our media team. Asante sana. He's also the one who was heading the exhibition that was being, that you all viewed in the morning, our different products. He was in charge of that team. He worked late. Ata ametoka kuteta that he's not slept. Asante sana to you and the entire team that handled that. We appreciate you. We appreciate the dedication. Mbarikiwe sana. Kosi Events, who supplied us the screen, sound, and this stage. Cosmas, even in absentia, we appreciate you and your team for the good work. Asanteni. Richmond, that is Kimani. I'm not sure Kimani is still here, but thank you so much for the good work. He's been handling most of our design, print, and branding for all the projects that we've been handling or even in-house. Asante sana Kimani, we appreciate you for that. Motion Safaris for the transfers from different areas, thank you so much. Boniface Baraza, who's done different deliveries, thank you so much, we appreciate you. The venue provider and catering, Dr. Temi Motemi, Asante sana, we appreciate you too. And finally, Luke's Creations. I think we all know why I always recognize and appreciate Luke's the last, because she's always the backbone to our events. If it wasn't for Luke's, I have no idea how we would be able to handle all the events. So thank you so much, Luke's, your team, James, Brian, Kluke, Asanteni sana, we appreciate you so much, we love you guys. And finally to the team, to the Better Line team, those who managed to travel today, those who came yesterday, those who've been planning in the backgrounds, we appreciate you all. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the dedication over the years. Let us keep grinding to take Better Line to 10 years and even eternity. To the directors, thank you so much. We have only come in to push your vision. And the fact that you've relentlessly reminded us of where you want us to go and driving us to that part. Thank you so much, Mr. Benedict. Thank you, Mr. Anthony Washira. Thank you, Madam. Thank you so much. We love you guys. And even Harriet, who is a director by default. By what? By marriage and association. Asante sana for always being here. Tunashukuru sana sana for the support. We appreciate you guys, and even as you plan to go to your various homes, we say thank you. Have a safe journey, and may God keep on blessing you. Asanteni sana.
Thank you very much for that vote of thanks. When you are mentioning Harriet and Anthony, I remembered once I heard that when men go to heaven and they were told, men, I want to know who really took their place on earth. So we have two lines, the one who took their place and the ones who did not take their place. So the ones who did not take their place were the largest number, and they all stood in their line, and there was only one man who stood on the line that had taken his place. And God asked, men, why did you disappoint me? I sent you on earth to ensure that you lead, and you lead very well. But today you're all standing on this side. But there's one man who's standing on this side, and he seems to have taken his place. So let's just hear what happened and what he did. And when he was given the microphone, he said, I don't know what I'm doing here. It is my wife who told me to stand here. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I have been your MC. And an event does not just end. We finish it with song and dance. I would like us to stand. DJ, warm your decks. DJ, warm your decks. I want the DJ to give us some few tracks so that we can thank God. We started in the morning. This has been planned for months. We just want to thank God. DJ, uko tayari? Tuenda weka hapa mkono hapa. Ngoja DJ, ngoja DJ, ngoja DJ. DJ, pulo. Pulo DJ. Let's all stand. Let's all stand. Let's all stand. I need one dancer from Better Line. Please come forward, and don't let me call your name because you know yourself. We need to dance this routine. Are we ready? Okay, DJ. Wait, DJ. Come, please come. You need to give us a routine because we really need to just praise and do some kegosho. Please come. Wewe mwenye unaniangalia kuja tu hivyo tu. You may just be the one to get a gift next year. Please run. And as I've told you, remember we have barbecue, so please don't leave. Let's stay on. Let's network. Let's get to know each other. I need you to give us some good, powerful routine, dance routine hapa. Kila mtu ni wewe anafuata. DJ kuangusha hiyo. Twende.
Mkono wake Bwana.
DJ kidogo. DJ kidogo. Habari za jioni wadau. Muungano wa Better Line oye. Better Line oye. Sijasimama kuitisha kura. Sema sita supu. Si useme sita supu. Sema sita bora. Alafu ongeze hapo mbele along lilo. Hiyo ni procurement along lilo. Mnafanya along lilo inamaanisha long live Better Line So nataka hapa hivi tu banjuke tu kidogo, at least baridi itoke kwa mwili, alafu tutakuwa tumerudishia Saja shukrani. DJ twende. Weka hapa basi, weka juu. Na unipatie Solomon mkubwa, mfalme wa amani. Unaweza hata songesha mwili basi. DJ. Hakika tumeona mkono wake. Ati akiwa amefanya nini? Lazima mkono wa Bwana. Ati tunasema nini? Ndio hiyo inakuja hiyo patu unagoja, hata mimi nagoja. Ati nini? Tumeuona mkono wako Bwana. Siwaambie hata jirani yako basi. Testify to your neighbor. Ukatushika mkono. Alitutoa wapi? Watu unawainua. Mfalme wa amani.
We are a chosen generation. We've been called to show His excellence. All I require for life, God has given me, and I know who I am. We are a chosen generation. We've been called to show His excellence. All I require for life, God has given me, and I know who I am. I know who God says I am, what He says I am, where He says I am. I know who I am. I know who God says I am.
Better line. Ini akalo. Huyo ni better line wewe. Ni nani anayetuma wajumbe? Huyo ni nani? Anawapa uwezo wa kuhubiri. Anatuma kuhubiri Injili. Waza. Hapa basi. Huyo ni Yesu. Huyo ni Yesu Nazareti, mwana wa Mungu. Huyo ni Yesu. Twende basi. Mazokizo. Twende. Aola nshete. Haya basi. Haya DJ kidogo. Mnajua tunabaki hapa sherehe. Wadau tunabaki hapa sherehe. Na tuko na essence ya neema ya kelele. Kwa hivyo nataka tu occupy hii space. DJ, unajua tuko na 1960. So tuweke hata karumba kidogo. Tuweka karumba kidogo, watu watingishe mwili. Ndio tufunge ya kabisa. Weka hiyo kitu. Bonyeza hapo.
Kelele Rwanda. Asante National Bank. Jesus mwenyewe awendije weso. Wesas production. Manjane teginewe. Manjane teginewe. Niga tena ni Facebook. Niga tena ni Facebook. Watu nilipia kelele ndio sanando. Niga kelele ndio sanando. Mengunanga landito. Mengunanga landito. Achamije masiri. Achamije masiri. Igarani ukwija. Igarani ukwija. Samana. Nonge na mole lumba lumba. Baiba toki tingi na nandils. Mheshimiwa huyu.
Kisi wangu legend high. Kisi wangu legend high. Saturn, chiche fue bome. Inyo ichugara, arako kiposte no, aye kingete.
Nini ya watu wako na pesa na watu wanafanya better line wako na pesa kweli kweli. Kanungo katunatanga hivi. Hii ni wale iko na pesa. Kuna mama.
Kuna ngoma. Nina miala.
Ai.
Kanungo eteko.
Ai.
Kanungo eteko.
Sasa ya kitunguu peke yake. Ingiza hata mabega basi. Kiwanza neke loto ngekwa ndene nake kamba lakini kiwanza nekeva nekau
Ketimata nene chakiweka nanga okulia. Ketimata nene chakiweka nanga okulia. Kuthingi die ketimbai okwatiwe muba karusho.